Hope you have gone through part 1 where I stated the initial law of creation of the cosmos. In part 2 we shall discuss about an alternate estimation of age of cosmos. As per present understanding, Earth orbits around Sun orbits around a cosmic body at the center of our galaxy orbits around a central cosmic body called S6. Presently estimated radius of the cosmic body at the center of our galaxy known as black hole is around 6.7 into 10 to the power 9 kilometer. Since the radius of Sun was seen to be larger than that of Jupiter by 10 times, I thought of 5 tiers of cosmic body systems in our galaxy in which radius of each central cosmic body could be larger than that of revolving cosmic body by at least 10 times. In 5-tier cosmic body systems in our galaxy, the Sun orbits around QS2 whose radius is 10 times larger than that of Sun. QS2 orbits around QS3 whose radius is 10 times larger than that of QS2. QS3 orbits around QS4 which is the black hole at the center of our galaxy and whose radius is 10 times larger than that of QS3. In that case, the radius of QS4 is 6.955 into 10 to the power 8 kilometer. I also noticed that the radius of QS4 could not be as large as 6.7 into 10 to the power 9 kilometer because the minimum radius necessary for light rays to escape from the surface of QS4 was 2.9 into 10 to the power 9 kilometer. Please refer to black hole in part 4 to see the deductions. If the present radius of QS4 is 6.7 into 10 to the power 9 kilometer, it should shine like a star, but it does not shine now. With present radius of 6.955 into 10 to the power 8 kilometer, QS4 is a perfect candidate to be a black hole. I also thought of the large difference between the presently estimated orbital radius of Jupiter and that of Sun. Jupiter is revolving around Sun maintaining a distance of around 7.7 into 10 to the power 8 kilometer, while Sun is known to be revolving around QS4 maintaining a distance of around 2.6 into 10 to the power 17 kilometer. If 5 tiers of Q systems in our galaxy were applied, I thought the distance between Sun and QS2 could be 1000 times the distance between Jupiter and Sun, or 7.7 into 10 to the power 11 kilometer. And the distance between QS2 and QS3 could similarly be around 7.7 into 10 to the power 14 kilometer, and that between QS3 and QS4 around 7.7 into 10 to the power 17 kilometer, which was close to the current estimation of 2.6 into 10 to the power 17 kilometer. If all galaxies orbit around S6, we understand that there is only one universe and no more. So the universe we are living in becomes a unique place. But there is a possibility of the existence of multiple universes. In that case, let us define a cosmos as a bunch of universes separated by space, and a universe as a bunch of moving galaxies separated by space. So, in a universe, the galaxies must be orbiting around a cosmic body named by S5. If there are many universes in our cosmos, there are many S5s too. These S5s must be orbiting around S6, which is the central cosmic body of our cosmos. So in our universe, Jupiter orbits around Sun, Sun orbits around QS2 in our galaxy, QS2 orbits around QS3 in our galaxy, QS3 orbits around QS4, which is the black hole at the center of our galaxy, QS4 orbits around QS5, which is a cosmic body at the center of our universe. Similarly, as per alternate approach, Jupiter orbits around Sun, Sun orbits around QS2, QS2 orbits around QS3, QS3 orbits around QS4 situated at the center of our galaxy, QS4 orbits around QS5 situated at the center of our universe, QS5 orbits around S6 situated at the center of our cosmos. As stated earlier, present estimated radius of Jupiter is around 6.955 into 10 to the power 4 kilometer and that of Sun 6.955 into 10 to the power 5 kilometer. So at present, radius of Sun is 10 times larger than that of Jupiter. If this relationship is given cognizance and the radius of Sun is taken as the yardstick to establish a sequence, we can draw a table of radii of the q cosmic bodies mentioned in the alternate model of cosmos. By equation 10, T is Cf R6 square, where T is present age of cosmos and R6 is present radius of S6. As per table 2, R6 is 6.955 into 10 to the power 10 kilometer. If unit of T is second, by definition Cf is 1 second per kilometer square. Therefore, T is 4.8372025 into 10 to the power 21 seconds. As per Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a holy scripture of the Hindus, present age of cosmos is 4.837232746 into 10 to the power 21 seconds. This is nearly equal to the age of cosmos determined by the alternate approach. If the age as per Srimad Bhagavatam is assumed to be correct, the radius of Sun should be 695502.1744 km instead of presently measured value of 695500 km, which shows a very small error of 0.0003%. The alternate estimation of age of cosmos is true only if we are able to find out QS2 and QS3 having present radii of 6.955 into 10 to the power 6 km and 6.955 into 10 to the power 7 km respectively in our galaxy. The distance of QS2 from us is likely to be around 7.7 into 10 to the power 11 km, and that of QS3 from us is likely to be around 7.7 into 10 to the power 14 km. It is likely that we are presently unable to observe QS2 and QS3 systems due to obstructions by the asteroid and or Kuiper belt objects. Some questions are frequently asked. Question number 1. Though T is Cf R6 square is seen to be a valid relationship, the age of the cosmos determined from this relationship does not match with the current estimation. Why? If age of observable universe is 47 billion light years away, our universe must have expanded during 13.75 billion years of its existence with a uniform speed of 10 to the power 6 km per second. This means that uniform speed of expansion was greater than speed of light. If cosmic bodies were under influence of gravitational retardation, speed of expansion of our universe must have been much more than 10 to the power 6 km per second at some point. So either particles of the expanding universe had speeds which were much more than speed of light at some point, or present age of cosmos is much more than 13.75 billion years. Question number 2. Why Jupiter Sun and not Earth Sun for tier system? If the radii and values of k of Sun and Jupiter are compared, relationships in multiple of 10 are observed in both these cases. In part 8, we find that Jupiter has characteristics some of which are similar to those of Sun. Ironically, the present age of cosmos as per Srimad Bhagavatam tallies with that determined by the alternate approach, if and only if radii of Jupiter and Sun are sequentially related to establish the tier system. This is supplementary to part 2. We have tried to determine age as per Srimad Bhagavatam. You can go through, read the pages and find out the age determined as per Srimad Bhagavatam.